Perseverance, you say. As expected, MANHWA's party will be the fastest, won't it? Mr. John. Even Manager Kim won't be able to make a bet like this, will he? What can we do? You received various teachings from your older brother, and your lineage is also excellent. Lineage, you say, that hasn't been proven yet, has it? But hasn't it been proven in Pangea? Children born between magicians actually have talent in magic. Well, these days there are many cases where adventurers are connected because of such stories. Lineage, really, the world has become strange. Oh. They are coming out. Ha, ha, look at this. General Manager. As expected, lineage is a real thing. Alright, record it then. We need to digitize everything and upload it to headquarters. Minutes 56 seconds. It's a new record, isn't it? What? Didn't the association raise the difficulty level? Even carrying that worthless baggage without mana for 9 minutes, General Manager. We must recruit that woman no matter what. I'll call the accounting team and increase the recruitment budget. Yes, I totally agree. Oh, that person's moral integrity is a mess. Huff. Please avoid making strange noises, Senior. Huff. Arg, irritating. The sound of taking a dump. Blue Dragon out. Triple Sword Technique, 6th stage, 16%. I slaughtered goblins in a mock dungeon without leaving any trace. My martial arts level noticeably increased. Hooray! Indeed, there is no substitute for actual combat training. Let's double-check all my supplies. Slowly, and with certainty. Perfect execution of the move. Skill level surpassing the target. It won't take long. Triple Sword Technique, 7th form, 1%. At this speed, I'll be able to restore my cultivation level soon. No, not just restore it, I might even reach the peak of my dreams. I was addicted to reaching higher levels of martial arts, and ironically, it seems like I'll achieve it on Earth. Martial arts, the only drug approved by the government, I made the right choice coming back to Earth and becoming an adventurer. Senior, aren't you exhausted from training so hard? You may not know it, but your hands are completely worn out. It's okay. I'm going back to the hands I used to know. The hands of the hermit. By the way, does this girl not train at all? She's been hanging around me ever since the mock dungeon. Did the other trainees all give her the cold shoulder? Senior, when you're done training, can we have a serious talk? I won't drag it out for long. A serious conversation with a cute college girl. Usually, I would have been over the moon, however, I refuse. It's time to temper myself rigorously. I don't have time to spare for you. No, there's still a lot of training left. Sigh. Alright, I got it. Then, please let me know when you have time next. Ugh. She's really getting on my nerves in many ways. But I can't waste this moment carrying Gye Yun on my back. The next training I'll undertake is the Wind Technique, Fist Technique, and Inner Power Technique. Digging only one well is a foolish act done by sects. Proficiency in the Wind Technique has increased. Wind Technique, 1st stage, 15%. Great. Training, and more training. I've gained such a morale-boosting class with special benefits, I can't afford to rest. No matter how much I think about it, it's amazing. Hilda Green. You may be a more amazing god than you think. The hero god clicks her tongue and says, did you just realize that now, huh? Is that you, Hilda Green? The hero god nods solemnly in response. But why are you speaking like that? The hero god says that it's because of the power of the gemstone on your bracelet. Ah, I see. You're not as all-knowing as I thought. You can get angry like a human too, so, are you completely angry now? The hero god asks who is angry as she exhales through her nose. Okay, then let me ask you a question. Sometimes I see these requests, are they given by you, Hildegreen? The hero god says that her will is reflected to some extent, but most of the requests are based on unseen providence. Oh, if her will is reflected to some extent. There's no need to make it difficult, right? Are there any requests where you just swim and walk on the ground? Where the difficulty is low, but the experience points pour in. The hero god firmly shakes her head and says that it is beyond her abilities. Ah, disappointing. Is it impossible to take advantage of her like that? The hero god clicks her tongue and says that heroes should not only seek easy paths. The hero god tells you to become a hero who overcomes adversity and hardship. Oh, Hildegreen. Being a hero only makes you suffer, and it's not worth it. These days, villains are the ones who eat and live well. So just eat their dust, hero. Ultimately, it's power that moves the world. And to me, that power is martial arts. Whether you're a hero or not, power is everything in the world. So go ahead and send me requests. Bring on the challenges. The hero god sighs and wonders why she ended up with such a client. It's already the last training session. It's hard to say goodbye to the sunshine, it's sad. You are soon leaving Earth. However, there is a final gate that stands in your way. The final gate. What is that? Anyone who seeks to venture into Pangea must pass through a place called the Dungeon of Proof. Dungeon of Proof. Dungeon of Proof. It was a dungeon in a neutral dimension that did not belong to either Earth or Pangea. Some say that with the benevolent nature of Mother Earth, some people can adapt in advance. The so-called tutorial dungeon is said to have been built with the intention of teaching adventurers to be cautious and not make hasty decisions. Unlike the practice you had with the goblins, here, there are real monsters who really want to kill and eat you. If you're afraid, now's your chance to back off. Adventure. After all, this is a profession that requires a life-or-death struggle in order to thrive. That's why regular adventurers can't go into this dungeon of proof. And why it is open exclusively for you, the prospective adventurers. We will be watching you. Keep in mind that all of your actions will be monitored in real time by all clan officials. Ah, so this is a real-time assessment. This makes me nervous. If I make even one mistake, I will be disqualified. Phew, that's a relief. I'm glad to have a safety device. I need to clarify again. We didn't give it to you, we just let you borrow it. If you lose it, all the debt will be on you. Now that I'm done, hurry over and pick out the magic grade armor that's right for you. Instructor, is there armor that gives us just enough protection without getting in the way, like a cloth-made armor? You again. Just pick one from here. Okay. Do I have to compromise with reality again? Then I will get this one. Sturdy boiled leather armor, rating, magic defense, 11 durability, 98 110 effect, none. Well, everyone must have roughly chosen their armor by now, right? In that case, this is the time for you all to prove it. Prove that you guys are worthy adventurers. Come. And welcome to an adventure world that is full of life and death encounters. Jean, are we really going to enter right away? Without an instructor? There is a real monster in there. Pooh. Whether it's Murim or Pangea, the only thing that has changed is the stage. If it comes down to that, I'm confident. I'll show you. My 7 years of crawling at the bottom of Murim's world. My head. No way. Is the monster already here? Light dash. Senior, are you all right? Is that the person you are talking about? Yes, we are fortunate. They must have been separated when they entered the gate. Since Senior is here, our party will surely win easily. MANHWA Yun, you weren't mistaken, were you? He doesn't even have mana, let alone a skill. I, Kong Byuk-cheol, witnessed it firsthand. How impressive Kim Il-yong Hyung's martial arts are. What do you mean by Hyung? Mr. Kong Byuk-cheol, are you younger than me? Hyung. I'm 21 years old. You don't believe me? Look at yourself in the mirror, do you think people will believe you? Your hairline's even receding a bit. Well, whatever. I guess it can happen. There are 10 people in the party, which is neither too many nor too few. Miss Li Jia, can you keep up the light magic? Yes, it is possible. I'm confident in my mana reserves. That's good. Then let's get moving. As you may be aware, our situation is being broadcast live to clan officials. Oh, you're right. If I become conceited, that's a bad thing, right? What should I do?